教えてよ教えてよその仕組みを僕の中に誰かいるの変われた変われたよこの世界で君変わろう何も見えずに変われた僕なんてさ息を止めてほどけないもうほどけないよ真実さえ Freeze 壊せる壊せない狂える狂えないあなたを見つけて揺れた歪んだ世界に立った僕突き通っていけないなんて避けないで僕のこと薄めないで誰かが描いた世界の中であなたを傷つけてくはないよ覚えてて僕のこと熱いかなまま無限に広がる孤独が絡まる逆に笑った記憶が刺さってほどけないほどけないほどけないほどけないほどけないほどけないよ変わってしまった帰れなかった二つが絡まる二人がほのべる壊せる壊せない狂える狂えないあなたを汚せない揺れた歪んだ世界に立った僕突き通っていけないなんて避けないで僕のこと薄めないで誰かが描いた世界の中であなたを傷つけてくはないよ覚えてて僕のこと浅くけなまま忘れないで忘れないで忘れないで忘れないで変わってしまったことに Paralyzed 経験者のマンゴーとだけ Paradise 覚えてて僕のこと教えて教えて僕の中に誰かいるの同
Ahoy, everybody, and welcome to Exploding Dice Severe Seas. I am your host and Dungeon Master, CJ Bout! And joining me, as always, is the man who may actually get wood this session, Phil.
Look, it's pride. Give me what I want.
What?
I want wood.
But you just said you wanted pride.
I want pride and wood.
Fine.
Which pride are we getting? Is this a multiverse pride?
Yes. I am everywhere. That hurt.
He has not been seen for a while.
He has not been seen for a while.
I drink some green tea, dude.
Yeah, I haven't done that voice like that for a minute.
Oh, okay. I thought someone was trying to like show up Jackbox. Like,
I haven't done that in a minute.
You haven't done that voice since like 2020.
Yeah. Jesus.
He's dying right now.
Oh,
We've
God.
And speaking of
That means
freezes,
we win.
And speaking of 2020, there's Scott.
Hi guys.
I need more alcohol for that one. And a person today who I've made the ability to be able to see 1,000 feet. There's Daryl.
I too am proud of my wood.
I mean, it is an impressive piece of wood. He's shown it to me. Hashtag Snapchat
It's-
talk.
It's my quarter cask whiskey.
Yeah.
You can have a glass of it tonight.
I'm drinking some kind of strawberry kiwi wine. Delicious.
I am shocked.
Yes, because Daryl is absolutely shocked that I drink fruity drinks. It is absolutely astounding.
I would say something, but I want you to remember that you're in the middle of an intro.
There we go. Alright, what happened last time, you guys?
I have no idea where my notebook is, so
You
I
went-
shot things.
We went on a bad trip. Some guys had some bad mushrooms. And it ended up with them kind of just going into this town with acting all crazy.
True.
But then they took my bunny.
Yes, they did take your bunny. They almost killed your bunny.
So I killed them back. I killed them dead.
Yeah, there was a lot of killing, most of which between the quote-unquote pacifist and the person who earlier said that he needed to be better at battle.
Look, I am a pacifist. We haven't died. And I haven't declared war. Pacifism.
They were all pacified.
Exactly. They were all pacified.
This
I
is
lose my title.
this is like that freaking Vin Diesel movie, The Pacifier. He's
Yes,
not a
that's the
pacifist.
exact plot.
He's
He
not
killed
the,
a bunch of kids.
he's not a pacifist. He's the pacifier.
And technically, is it killing or is it gardening?
More like pruning with extreme prejudice.
That'll give you the shits.
But then we freed everyone. And they thanked us by telling us to get out of their town.
Technically, no. They
I
said
remember this.
they said thank you, and then you said fuck you. We're leaving your town.
Knushi would never say that.
Yeah, it was you're welcome, fuck you, we're leaving the town.
Fair.
They didn't throw us a party!
Yeah, they didn't throw us a party.
Technically, we are at level 1 adventurers, and all. I mean, if we look at the grand scheme of things could have escalated on that island and got a whole lot worse.
No, technically, that's something that happened. You're level 2 adventurers. And Daryl realized that I am much nicer at level 1 and level 2 than I am at any higher level when he realized when he rolled a 1 on his hit points that I gave him 2 more.
The dice do not like me.
No.
It's true.
I'm like, hey, Daryl, roll your hit die. 1. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't even know if I've done that yet for Mr. Snips and frickin'
I rolled 2 actually.
Did you roll a 1?
Yeah.
Oh, then give yourself 2 more hit points.
Ah.
Where is the hit die for Jin?
For Jen Eric.
Jin Eric, yeah. Where's my hit die?
Strawberry kiwi 1 is delicious.
You know, you joke about that name, but the more I hear of it, the more generic sounds like a Star Wars name.
Right?
And not one of the worst ones.
For real. It's still better than Jar Jar Binks.
Sorry, it's been a crazy week from my side, so I haven't had anything updated yet.
All updated, I think. That's because I didn't get any points.
Let's see what
So, we also left, you guys had money. Give yourself
Money, yeah.
1 extra hit point.
No value to
Jim.
money.
Basically, I run at level 2. Going up to level 2, you can't gain less than 3 hit points. So that way I don't accidentally kill you with a squirrel.
And then what do we want to do for Mr. Snips?
I think he still has hit die, doesn't he?
He stays the same because he's a companion creature.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So let's
To be fair, he still has a AC of like 29, so...
17. And I have 10 points to spend.
Okay, he will have an AC of like 29.
I'm not stupid, CJ. I know how you play.
That means I just make you roll dex saves.
You have me roll the dex save is the problem.
Exactly. If
And I am
the
prepared for
monster is impossible to kill, I shoot Ash. But then again, something I always have to tell Daryl, or that I forgot to tell Daryl earlier when I was helping him make his characters stupidly powerful. I have to tune the encounters around the strongest person.
Which is
Oh no, you're one of those RPG games that levels up the world as you level up. I
Hey,
hate those.
it's not my fault. There's a person who can literally snipe from 1,000 feet.
Scaling.
You scale to the weakest person.
Nope.
Mm-mm. Not in his game. He scales to the strongest person.
Strangely, the scaling goes to the person with the scales.
But everyone else can run away quicker.
You're 1,000 feet away!
Oh, yeah. And that's straight up, by the way.
Sorry. Alright, you also, yeah, like I said, you all gained level. I went over with most of you, well, those who asked me, what your level 2 stuff was. So, that's Daryl.
I've been reading, so...
I already knew what it was. I have
Look,
more.
I'm still the newbie. Okay,
Yeah,
I
that
have
is-
no idea what's going on here.
That is fair. The official material for Anime 5e came out, so I went everybody's character sheets line by line and corrected anything that had been errated. So I don't think any of your guys' stuff was messed up. Couple of my NPCs were, and a addendum because the Kickstarter had made like $300,000 or something like that. They put out a supplemental book with 2 new races and 2 new classes, including a mimic and a mindmancer and for the classes, and the races are a basically an emo goblin. I don't remember the name of the crow goblin is the goblin, and the other one is a Lorelei. So I did respec Blim from a Slimerai into the Mimic, because that's what he was doing anyway. So now he just gets to touch one of you and take an ability for an hour.
Don't you touch me!
Wouldn't he technically have to eat one of us, given the way we've played it so far?
He's just gonna lick you. Since it's
He's gonna get
temporary, he's
uncomfortable.
just going to lick you. If he ate you, it'd be permanent. So, by the way, he's going to currently, since he's riding on Yeeth's shoulder, he's going to lick you and just gain huge anime eyes and just see forever.
I'm okay with that. You know, I like character backpacks.
You just see so much.
You know, after hearing this, I hope there's no one listening to this right now that
Oh.
hasn't gone and backed that. This book is awesome.
Oh man, I don't understand what I'm seeing, but I see so far.
Yeah, he's looking at the back of my neck. That's just pause.
Oh my god. Did you know that at 1,000 feet you could see something at a microscopic level?
Yeah.
I'm
Why
going...
did licking me turn you Australian?
I don't know. Aren't you the same thing?
As an Australian?
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get into this game.
Please!
Yep. Diggle. Hole. Diggle. Hole.
I never thought I could feel uncomfortable at CJ licking the back of my neck, but here you go!
He's gonna make it a whole lot worse in game.
I can make spikes out my back of my neck, right?
Please keep calm as the weird voice talks to me at the back of my head. Alright, Rachel just had
Both of my
something to...
voices.
Rachel just told me to keep calm behind my head, and I don't feel comfortable.
Funny, I just heard a voice at the back of my head saying the same thing. Let it happen.
Alright, so... you guys are in Gillian. And, you were just propositioned by Kanushi.
Help me find my wood!
We ought agreed to find your wood. We just need to know where to go.
That's why I'm hiring you.
We can try Ord again, see if he's heard anything. Are we near Ord again, or are you gone somewhere else?
I mean, you guys literally just went outside, and he turned around and propositioned you.
Were we on a corner?
Basically, yes.
How are you guys doing?
Hey, they're literally
You know,
big
we need
boys.
more information to find his wood, you know? Is it a big wood, little wood?
There was a tree, and it was magic. And now I don't know where it is. Because someone stole it.
Where was it the last time you saw it?
As a tree,
Where?
in my house. Well, technically the tree was my house. They kicked
Where
me
was your house?
in Milltown.
Well, we should go to Milltown then.
No, I followed it on the train to here. Because they put it on the big metal thing. And then I followed it all the way down.
So expect a big tree to be here.
Yeah, exactly.
That should stand out, shouldn't it?
You would think.
CJ, we need some interior knowledge of what's going on in this place because we could
So-
like look for a botanist or someone.
Because unfortunately, Jinler is just sitting next to his pet, trying to figure out what the heck he should point him in the direction of doing.
So, in other words, you're saying that we should go and look for a lumberyard here in the capital?
Lumberyard, tree nursery.
I'm
Oh,
glad
we
that
don't-
we brought you along. You were a great addition to the team.
I appreciate it. At least one of us cute, adorable people has to be.
Knishi pauses for a moment.
He is
I
going.
will literally send you to hell.
He's going to. He goes. Hold still for a moment. Yes. And he's going to touch your shoulders, and wings are going to sprout out of his back. And he's going to fly up in the air.
I don't like this.
You know, I could have flown up in the air and done the same thing, right?
Yes, but you
Who
didn't.
said?
So,
Well, I didn't think of it, did I?
well, then that sounds like a you problem.
Just look for some wood.
But don't ask the humans or anyone else. They're really weird about it.
I see several brothels. Does that count?
God damn it.
Look, we don't need that now, not that sort of wood. However, just make a note of where they are. What? They got excellent breakfast buffets.
And lunch ones, from what I've heard. Great wings.
My wings are better. See anything?
I'm gonna roll a perception check for Bliam. Perception.
What about if I get a spoon and eat some of Lim?
I mean, oh, Jesus Christ. Well, there's plenty of trees in. There's a park. I don't know if they would be in there or not.
No, it was cut down.
Well, yes, but they transplant trees from other areas here. This is a coast area. Trees don't naturally grow. Those kind of trees don't naturally grow here.
It's a start. Let's head in that direction.
I got nothing else.
Jinler is just mindlessly following them along, reading a book and looking down at Mr. Snips, back to the book, and just continually following them forward.
Oh, I'm so glad you're not paying attention.
Part of his character flaws is being easily distracted.
Question,
Yes.
is Iggy going that way as well?
I mean, is he?
Because he has Zen Walk, so he would kind of be able to know. He would he would give me the holistic approach to figuring out what I needed.
Okay, so explain to me what Zen Walk does.
Let me look back up.
Sorry, this is a
Does stupid
whole lot of
things.
new abilities that I don't remember exactly what they do.
No worries. It's in the special movement, emphasis on special. Essentially, the way Zen walking does, they will always move in the right direction.
So in this case, in this case, he's walking towards the tree.
Oh, perfect. I'm thinking, this is not our tree, Iggy. I don't think it is.
So in this case, Iji kind of puts his nose up to the air and wiggles a little bit, and his horn glows green. And he looks to the left and to the right and looks the way that the party is going. And as the rest of the party is going the one way, Iji turns and goes westward.
How
Oh,
far off? Where do we go? West are we going?
Well, you guys, since you guys are following Blim, it's up to Kinushi, or however the hell you pronounce it, Kin, to announce if he's...
Guys, Itchy has a plan. Or he found some food. Either or.
You know what? I can either finish this mission, or I can get some food. So either way, I'm happy.
That sounds fair.
Do you like grass too?
What do I need to roll to see if I heard this?
Perception.
Okay.
Rolling out one, for the love of God, rolling out one. Oh, it's just about as good.
I know.
You do not, so you continue off in that direction. So, we'll get back to you, Jin.
We lost the crab and the snake man. Nothing of value was lost. Let's find my chief. Let's go, guys! Lead me! Lead me to victory, EG!
Heath just sort of rubs his forehead as if he's got a headache and walks on. Come on.
So, he continues to lead you through a very complex, winding path. Actually, I'm going to quickly cut away from you because this story that Eth is on may be very short or may lead into a much more complex thing.
Let's not talk about my story being short.
Or not
okay?
Eth.
I like this
Sorry,
character.
not Eth. Jin.
Thank you.
Sorry. My bad. Names are hard. So, you're kind of... So, Scott. Jin is kind of being led around by his nose, trying to avoid people. And he kind of is preternaturally good at avoiding the daily crowd. Mainly, it's because people are avoiding the giant snake man.
Mm-hmm.
And the crab, who every time somebody comes across to him, crabdlefish, whenever somebody comes close to them, he tries to stab them. However, I want you to give me a dexterity save with disadvantage, please. As you are not paying attention to anything in particular.
Okay. Question: anything anything involving magic?
No, not in this
Okay.
case.
Why aren't you working? There we go.
I saw they hit a 1, and I'm like, oh, please. Then it rolled to an 8. So, it's still a 10, so it's pretty good. You feel a rope harness begin to lower around your tail and grasp onto your chest and abdomen area.
This better be a big fucking rope because
it is.
or a sling if we're talking something that big.
It is. And it begins to tighten, and as you jump out of the way of it, it still catches the edge of your tail. And it slings you upward to the rooftops. And as it slings you upward, it loses its grip on you, slamming you onto the top of the roofs. And on top of there stands a beautiful blue-skinned woman. Well, shit. I was really hoping that I'd be able to catch you this time.
What do you want?
Oh well, toodaloo then. and she jumps backward into a seemingly puddle of water that was not there actually.
So I of course know who this person is, correct?
Yes. That is Yui.
What the fuck? Where the fuck is Yui? Oh. We're not supposed to be on this plane, are we? Oh, did they send Yui to come get me? Ah, shit. Wait. Where the... Mr. Snips? I've been distracted in deciding where your stats are going, buddy. Good news. Good news. 5 of the points have been decided. The other 5, we'll figure out along the way. Where the fuck is the group?
Just so everybody is aware, though, you guys didn't see her. This is the girl that is shown that the Jin saw.
Yeah, and for F what? Oh, I don't know. We can explain it.
Yeah, that.
I know context. That's
yeah,
why.
the context at this point just doesn't matter, but I wanted everybody to see what she looked like. So, for the audio listener, she is a pale, pearlescent fish lady. She's not a snake person like Jin is. Has blue and purple fins everywhere. Antennae coming out of her, almost catfish-like, but not quite. Very small stature. Wearing not a lot of clothing, but enough to be decent. What's not reflected on the outfit there is several daggers laying around her body. And a quarterstaff attached to her back. And she seemingly summoned a pool of water and jumped into it. So yes, you are about 30 feet up in the air on a bunch of rooftops. Mr. Snips is kind of looking up at you, just kind of clinking his claws together, just kind of looking at you.
Mm-hmm. I get a sense of probably what he's thinking, but nothing concrete yet, as our bond fully isn't there yet.
Right. It definitely feels like he's saying, "The fuck, dude? Why are you up there now?"
It's like, I'm like, I'll explain along the way, buddy.
It's not hard to figure out. "Da fuck, bro."
It's just you just see an exasperated like click around his knife.
Yup.
It's like, let's go. It's just kind of like, I'm assuming he caught I don't even know if he caught the direction that they went in.
No, he just kind of went along with, like,
He's riding on the tail.
you weren't turning, so he didn't turn. Like, because let's face it, he's not bright either.
Well, I'm bright, not wise.
Yes, he's neither. Animal instincts are still his thing.
Destruction is his thing.
Yes, also that. Pure, unadulterated rage.
We're pretty much making a berserk crab.
Yes. Crab Zerker, if you will.
Because that's where the flavor of that new ability is coming from.
Yes.
Let's see. So, what can I see around me other than me being 30 feet in the air? Where am I roughly located? I'm assuming I'm still in town.
Yes, you are still in town. Like, she literally she went fishing.
Mm-hmm.
And she caught her a fish.
Except you didn't get a good hold on it.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, literally where you were, she just drug you straight up. Like she didn't get a good. She didn't even get a good enough grab on you to make you take any damage.
Okay.
So
But
like the
Now I gotta
intersection.
navigate down.
Yeah, even the intersection that. Actually, give me a perception check. Oh, cool. You see Blim over there, flapping his wings. Flying
Alright,
westward.
Flying westward.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get down from. I'm gonna controlledly look for a properly smooth way to get down so that I don't get hurt from going 30 feet from rooftop to street.
Doesn't your race have a thing like that? I think. Don't they have a weird movement thing like that?
Movement weirdness with us is water based.
Oh.
That we toned the crap down because I would pretty much just be a bullet in the water.
Well,
Theoretically, like it's like I can move 60 feet per round, so let's see. So I'm 16 feet tall in a sense. I'm 16 feet from head to tail.
give me a athletics check. The DC isn't very high. I just want to make sure that you're not going to biff
Yeah,
it.
my athletics is gonna be great.
I just want to make sure you don't biff it.
He whipped it.
You
I
biffed
whipped it.
All right.
What's the ground? The ACs of the ground.
You take 4 damage as you smash your face into the ground. Hey, it's better than what it could have been.
I know. I know. It's just more of like I'm like I'm alive, but I am not a deft fucker. Jesus. I gotta get better at this if I'm gonna stay here. Oh, if he's after me, this is not gonna end well. Mr. Snips, we need to go catch up with the guys.
You do kind of hear a.
Great. Shamefully, in the back of his head, just lowers his head and moves forward. Dusts himself off and moves on to catch up with the group. And
Yeah.
tries to be a little bit more observant as he goes along.
And you'll be able to do that with that kind of movement speed without any issue.
They wouldn't even notice I'm gone at that speed.
Yeah, because the way that the movement is the way that EG is making things complicated, and with that high of a perception check, you're actually able to keep track of them fairly easy with the big blue blob in the air, not exactly being subtle.
Quest marker.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's your escort quest.
And one would assume also Yeeth. I don't know if he's flying or not.
Not yet, but he's about to. Because he's feeling left out and he kind of is feeling really annoyed that he forgot he had wings. Which he literally did, because, borrowed body and everything.
So now there are 2 people being very, very stealthful in the air. But EG's will stop every so often and kind of sniff in the air again, and the horn will turn green, and then he'll turn a different way and sometimes run into a wall and look at it like, this building's in my way.
He can walk up walls, so he would not.
Okay, well then he'll just kind of walk up a wall.
Go, Reggie, lead me to victory!
Over a building and then down the other side, and then
Do I know?
I would imagine that the first time that happens is when you will remember that you have wings, Yeeth, and then be like,
Yeah. Roll my eyes, go, oh yeah, fuck. And then fly up.
I wonder where everyone else went. Oh well.
we're back here.
Who said that? Oh yeah. You.
He may be able to literally send me to hell, but I could figuratively eat his bunny.
Do it.
Oh, Lord. Hello. Where were you?
Trouble.
Oh, fun.
What happened to your
Mm,
face?
Trouble.
It looks like you fell off a building.
Face first.
Yeah, literally. And that was after the trouble.
Neat.
I like trouble. What happened?
It shouldn't. I got someone after me.
Join the
Who?
club.
Well, you're not necessarily not supposed to be on this plane.
Who?
Me.
You?
Yeah, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not from here, dude.
I did expect
I don't know what everyone looks like here.
He's actually right.
So they've sent someone who generally a thorn in my side, no matter what. She's always doing this. Been sent to drag my ass back. She tried to catch me in a sense a fishing net a little bit ago.
Ooh, that sounds
Failed.
culturally insensitive.
Well, considering we're both on the water plane, you would think that. But she only managed to bring me up to the top of a roof and then quickly moved off. And then I failed at getting off the roof.
Oof.
Does she have a name?
Yui.
No, it's not me.
Ah, yes.
Perfect.
Kanishi will raise his paw for a high five.
High five!
You hit him and you did a high five, you just knock him off the bunny.
Perfect.
Worth it.
I touch the bunny. I lose my wings and teleport all over the fucking place.
What's your name again?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to the man, the one who touched my bunny.
Blim.
Hi, Blim. We joke a lot, but let me tell you this for seriousness. Don't you ever touch my bunny.
Bring it on.
Oof. I'm gonna use my abilities to reroll that.
Bring it on.
I'm going to use one of the new things I got for my points to reroll that.
All right.
So I'm gonna mulligan that roll.
Jesus.
It's a waste, but a point must be made.
Wait, Mel.
Don't touch the bunny!
Stops for a second. I got this for an hour. We'll see how it goes after that.
Just out of curiosity, didn't he get the ability, or lose the ability to fly while he was in midair?
No, he came down, touched the bunny.
Anyway, Itchy is either leading us to where the wood is, or he's leading us in a circle. Either way, we'll figure it out eventually.
So, you do just kind of keep on going in a very complex almost non-Euclidean path.
Isn't it like a straight line regardless of buildings in a way?
No, because it's not a. Sometimes it just kind of goes in through. Just kind of suddenly turns left and then back the way that he came, and then.
Does it ever cross itself?
Yes. And eventually, while you guys started west, you guys end up going northeast for a while. And begin to smell seawater after about almost a good 2 hours. And Yeeth, you see this beforehand. You guys are definitely going towards the ports.
We're definitely going towards the ports. That's my bit of exposition.
Thanks. What's your name again? Captain Obvious?
Can we
He
kill
takes a
him?
deep breath and then just grits his teeth and walks on.
Kind of see some lightning come out from between his teeth.
Scales prickling on his back.
And as you get there, you see E.G. stops at the foot of about a teenage-looking boy. Turns around and looks at you. Can I help you?
I think your age is broken. That is not a tree.
No, I am not.
Give me my tree or else! Give me my tree!
He, like, jumps back at about 30 feet.
That was a big jump.
Where's my tree? The tree came here.
E.G. jumps forward about 30 feet at the kid's feet again. Yeeth, give me a insight check, please.
I will be happy to. With advantage?
Yes, actually, in this case. Oh, that's good. The Yeeth side of you feels a strange compulsion towards this man, towards this teenager. The host in you begins to feel something, begins to come awake a little bit, begins to feel some kind of empathy towards this boy, and is promptly shut down.
Shut up, mate. I don't need this now. So I'm holding my head, hand to my head and singing. Look, there's something about this kid. I don't know what it is, but it's got the meat in me just prickling.
Meat and you.
Hallway.
That's what I call the host. You know, it's a meat suit. It doesn't matter.
Oh,
But for some reason,
weirdos are being weird again.
do you know anything about this tree?
A half-troll man comes out from a bar next to where you guys were at, near the docks. Well, y'all are messing with the boy there.
Just asking questions.
Well, I'm the boy's boss. Why don't y'all come over here, have a drink with me, and we can actually have communications. and not be harassing a teenager.
To be fair, you all look the same to me.
Well, ain't you a funny little man?
Look, I don't want your drink. I'm just here for my tree. My tree came here. I don't know why this is so hard. But I want my tree. I want to take it back home. And I want to leave this place. You all smell and it's gross.
Well, he ain't no tree. He's a
But
boy.
he knows
You
where.
know something about it.
Well, Dot, do you know anything about this tree? No, sir, I don't know anything about no tree.
That's what a tree thief would say.
I definitely didn't steal any tree.
Is he having a similar reaction to Yeath, by the way?
Not that you can tell with that insight check.
Can Jin feel this strange tension that's going on, or is he just oblivious to it?
I'm fairly sure that any commoner in this area, I'm fairly sure a piece of paper could feel the tension that's going on right now.
Her.
Okay. What's your name?
My name is Halwyn.
Harwin? I want to tell you something.
Yes.
I was once in the crappiest place town you've ever seen. And I drank with the most hideous pirate who's killed many an innocent person. But I drank with him. I refuse to drink with you, scum. So just give us what we want and then we'll go.
He looks you dead in the eye, brings down his glasses, and says, "Drink." I need you, sir, to give me a... Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. To give me a... Wisdom saving throw, please.
I'm trying to, but the double click doesn't seem to be affecting my character sheet. Ah, there you go. Hey, what, sorry?
Wisdom saving throw, please.
You're just going for my strong points today, aren't you?
This one is not with advantage.
But I thought everything was with advantage.
No. You just have +1 to your proficiency bonus. All of your attacks are with advantage. You cheap ass motherfucker.
Saving throw, you said, right?
Yes. Damn it.
Take that, motherfucker.
You can feel tendrils of, like, almost this tendril feeling reach into your skull. But as there's a lot going on in there, you're able to push it out. Well, you're one of them.
What are you?
Oh, I'm just a simple pirate. So you'll understand if I don't want to make a scene around here.
Kid, is he keeping you against your will?
No, he's my boss. Pays me well.
Please give me a reason to shoot him in the head.
I mean, I just admitted technically to being a criminal. You're free to shoot me in the head.
I'm going to shoot him in the head.
Shoot him in the head!
He's making my head hurt. I don't like it.
Alright, well, give me a roll.
Off.
And then we are, well, give me an attack if you're going to shoot him in the head. And then we're going to roll initiative.
Thank God I finished the frickin' Mr. Snips updates.
I gotta, Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, we may not need to roll initiative.
Boom.
Where did his freaking stats go? It's a good thing I wrote this down.
That's
Alright,
gonna be
For the
a
record,
damage.
It
my scale spriggle as an arrow and bow emerge from my hand, and in a single flow, I pull back and fire a very mighty blow.
yeah, you do. Alright, roll damage.
So,
Okay.
I'm trying to find the damage. It's not in the chat thing.
Daryl,
How do I roll
the
damage?
man that we just gave him critical, freaking improved critical stuff.
How do I roll damage, by the way?
There'll be
It's
a
not in the place I
damage
was looking for.
button.
I was looking for the damage button. I can't see it.
It's in the chat. It's in the chat. It should
Yeah,
be in the
I
chat.
can't see it.
Yeah, I don't want to hear anything from you, Miss 96 damage.
Dude, there's no damage button anymore. Are we not in combat, so I can't see it?
Oh, we might not be in combat, so just roll your.
So if you don't want to hear it, how about a crab that now has healing of plus 2d8 touch, and plus 5 regen to himself, and more damage. More massive attack.
Other than that, how would I roll my damage?
Just do a slash roll of the damage. Hold on, I'll do it. 1 second.
Sorry.
Since yours is bullshit. Critical hit damage.
Oh.
Okay, not quite killing him in one hit.
Point blank rage, a 30, and it doesn't quite kill him.
No, not quite. Definitely like.
Also, it would have hit him in the head, so make sure you take that into account when you're describing his damage.
Oh.
Like, you see, like, you do the shot to him, straight to the head. And he crumbles to the ground, and you see a word that says stop. Hold your arrow, like, from piercing his skull. And it falls to the ground. But there's definitely, like, the arrowhead is pierced his temple. Well then. To blows it is.
I just wanted my tree, and you wanted to get us drunk because you're weird and creepy.
I guess
You guys know nothing about making a deal.
we'll use the
We are making a deal.
we'll use the big booty boat because that's the only one I can find that's available.
And it comes back full circle.
I'm just gonna be as far away from them as I possibly can.
Because the big booty boat is always available. The big booty boat loves you. Alright, so there's an EG with a kin. That's big again. I don't know why. Whatever.
He's full of himself right now.
Yep.
He's after his wood.
All right. Gin with a Mr. Snaps. There's a yeast. Right next to a... Did he take the damage from him still? Okay, it did. Cool. To a Holland. Nope, I don't need another Holland. There is enough of one of him. We don't need more of him. Alright. And I think that will do it for right now. Then I select everybody. Right click. Enable encounter. Go to the encounter. And is there just a button that I could just say, oh, roll initiatives. Why is EG and Jinmore hurt?
Why are they hurt?
I fell off a building.
Oh, that's true.
I probably should have healed you.
Probably. Alright, okay. Then we are going to begin the combat. Alright, so after he sees his boss just take a massive amount to the face.
Phrasing.
Nope. Well, shit. Boss, let her rip. Kill this one. He's going to disappear. This is all dock, by the way. This is not a ship. But it's a wood thing, so we're going to go with it. He's going to slam his fist into the ground, and as in the blink of an eye, Kin, you see this boy turn into this beast for just a second. And he's going to teleport over here. And he is going to take a stab at Yeast. Gonna sling out a dagger. And where's his? Oh, damn it. Did I not equip them? Oh, I didn't equip them.
How did I lose more HP?
Alright, F it. Alright, just click him, and then open up the character sheet. And dagger, dagger. And he has advantage because he is flanking. That is not going to hit. He's going to do a dagger again. It was supposed to be with advantage, so I'm going to do that again.
You're just desperate to hurt me, aren't you?
You know him.
There we go. 19 hit. Does a 19 hit you, Daryl?
I don't know. How do I know?
Your armor class?
His armor class is an 18.
So yes. Damage. Thank you, Scott.
Paying attention to what's going on.
Thank you.
That is 7 damage. Plus... an additional 1 damage, so 8 damage on that one. Bonus action, he whips out a second dagger. And
That's a third dagger.
no, 2 attacks with one and 1 attack with the other. That one's gonna hit. Thankfully, he can't do the extra damage with that one. And that is 5 damage.
Don't worry, Daryl. I got you. I got you. I'm going to cause him pain.
So that is a total of -5 minus 1 and then -7. He is blinking readily. Kin, you are up.
Alright. Who do I want to hit?
You have 2 targets. I
Yes.
mean, you have more potentially on your mood, but
Youth has been a loyal ally in my endeavors. And I'm going to just frag this dude. I'm going to frag Howland.
He's been helpful, but I'm gonna kill this dude.
Howland's been awful. He hasn't been helpful.
No, Yeeth's been good. I'm gonna kill this guy.
I don't have any ranged heals. So, also, he either live or he won't. Normal roll. 20 to his AC.
That'll hit.
So Howland takes 13 damage, and the next attack roll against him has advantage.
Alright.
Missed the snips.
Okay, anything else?
Iggy and Ken will move to over here.
Okay. Alright. Speaking of, destruction in crab form.
so the magical boy berserker rage machine, Mr. Snips, is going to scuttle his butt back over behind.
Well, he's gonna take an attack of opportunity as he goes past Dart.
Okay, so Dart, what is like the confines around us so I can know, because he's got a ridiculous movement and I'm going to use that to avoid type of damage.
I mean,
That
even
was
though
my
it's, I
thought.
mean, imagine where you're at is as the dock.
Okay.
Like you're on a boardwalk. Imagine that.
So back up and walking up over here is going to provoke an attack of opportunity.
Well, I mean, it depends on how far you're going around him.
I am. So he
Okay.
has literally started here. According to
Well,
your
the way that
placement.
you walked was right by him.
This is me dragging and thinking. I'm trying to give me a second. So I've got 60 movement feet. So I am literally going to be doing this type of movement where I'm out and around, so you can come around.
You didn't say that.
Just trying to get to it.
Sadly, with technology, this is all I have to go with, is what I'm seeing.
I know. I'm just trying to get to it. And never mind. Do as you may.
No, I mean, now that you're
No,
telling me,
did-
no, go for it. So, stab with advantage.
Take out his ankle!
That'll hit. He goes down.
Your
Mr.
boss
Sphinx
is
clips his ankles.
your boss is dead. We're the boss now.
Well, I don't think that's how I want to work with things. Alright, Jen. Hold on, death save.
Okay.
Hold on, let me do a death save on him real quick. Okay, succeed. Alright, and now your turn.
Jin realizing quickly that a brawl has just snapped off and is not a good idea in the position he is in. So he slithers on back down the dock,
Okay.
away from the fray,
Fair.
and ends his turn.
Alright. Blam. Going to teleport. Over to here. Bonus action, touch dart to take his extra damage. And then stabificate.
Should really start touching that crab.
Well, he's not close enough to his target. Also, I
He'll
don't
stretch.
know what all he has. He can stretch, but I don't know what all he
Plus
has.
6. Plus 6.
That's a 25 to hit dart, which is great. Cool. Awesome. That'll hit. Okay. 9 damage plus extra damage. Roll 1d6. Okay. And then, alright, so there's that. Okay. So 16 damage to Senor Dart. And using his bonus action, he is going to use... Using his... Nope. Yeah, he has a second bonus action because extra actions. He's going to move over here and begin eating... Using the... Nope, he doesn't have that action yet. Also, he doesn't want to take a hit. So... Swing around here. Alright, Eth. You're hanging on a prayer there, buddy.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too good here. Yeah, my first action would be to do an injured backwards somersault up into the air and fly a bit high to try and get out of range.
So,
it'd be like,
if you do that without using the disengage action, you're going to take an attack of opportunity.
what does that mean?
He's going to swat at you.
Yeah, use disengage if you have it.
How do I disengage?
You're going to use your
have it?
your action to get away.
Okay, but I got a bonus action.
Won't be able to use to attack. It even says that in the action. You have to upgrade it.
I should have done that, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'm gonna just get out of the battle for just a sec.
Yeah.
For
I mean, you can
turn.
use one of the bonus healing potions that you have to heal yourself.
I do.
Yeah, you got some from Blim
Cool.
in like the first episode.
I know that. I didn't know it didn't just get mushroom dust off him. Cool. I'm
so-
gonna
Slash
my
heal
bonus.
2d4 plus 2. Or slash roll 2d4 plus 2. Alright, you regain 9 hit points.
and I'm gonna move away.
There you go. Sometimes you don't always have to attack.
You clearly don't know my character very well.
Clearly, you don't understand Mr. Snips.
Alright, EG. You got anything?
EG will do his thing.
Sniff the air.
Yeah.
He really is looking at Dark, by the way.
He has my tree! Kill him!
Dart looks over at Halwyn. Captain's gonna kill us. He holds his hands up in the air, and roots and vines and stuff begins to crawl out of his hands. Well, more so become his hands. And he slams them onto the ground, and as they crawl across there, awakened shrubbery begins to appear around him and crawl up from the dock.
No. No, 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 no!
Really, 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 really don't like doing this. Ugh.
You took my tree!
And it's all sorts of just different kinds of...
What type of pain do you have in store for us this time?
plant
I think we
pain.
found the tree.
Can we burn it down now?
No!
My speciality.
There's gonna be like 3 of those that are gonna appear. I know it. Because I put 3 of them there, and it's just gonna be like, man, we're all here now. Because a little bit of lag. Just a little bit. There's 4. I don't want to use the myconoids. This isn't a myconoid fight. This is all plants. He doesn't care about myconoids. He's all about that. No, what? What? How many are there? How many are there? How many came? I know it's not my turn. I'm the GM, damn it.
My word is God.
So much wood just came.
I like the fact. I know you said my word is God, but it sounded like you said my wood is God, and I'm completely.
I'm
Okay
gonna say
with
my wood is God.
that. Okay.
My wood is God. Yep. Shit huddle.
As you guys look, you guys just see Kanushi just kind of twitching slightly.
Really wonder what would happen if I burned the tree down right now.
Well, we're on a wooden dock. It might not be a good idea.
I mean, I can swim.
It's the Frieza.
Well,
I
I think I got
can
my 10
breathe in
meters swimming back.
space.
I can swim and breathe underwater. Let alone I can walk on water.
Sames.
I mean, yeah. I mean, all you got to do is fly. I mean, you're good too.
Yeah, but if there's going to be burning to be done, I kind of want to do it.
Burning is a ground-based activity.
Not if you're doing lightning.
Yeah, I mean, lightning can cause burning.
But what if you're pillaging?
All
I
right.
haven't read the rulebook on pillaging yet.
So he then does this, and then as he's summoning these wooden entities as they come up from the ground, this little red bead comes up from his hand. He goes, "No, go back," and shoots off towards Kin like a bullet. Whatever. I don't have time for this. He teleports away from Blinn. Touches Hallwyn. Teleports both of them away. And at this point, as he touches Hallwyn, he has to drop his masquerade. And as you all see him in his full form, he's about a 10-foot tall wooden beast. And as he touches Hallwyn, he absorbs him into himself. He absorbs Hallwyn into him. And
Does he evoke an attack of opportunity from Mr. Snips?
He's teleporting, so no. And he teleports from one dock to the other, 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 until he teleports onto this one black wooden boat. And the flag colors drop. And as they drop, the flag's Jolly Roger drops, and you see this one-horned demon fall, and one eye is X'd out. It has this grin on it, and coming from all sides of it, gold coins. And it turns and begins to sail out to sea.
Does anyone recognize that Jolly Roger?
No, but I know who's number one on my shit list.
Well, you have a little seed in your hand now, Kin.
Alright, well, is it my turn now?
Yes. I don't know what the hell they're sitting at because the server's lagging because I tried too much on the Raspberry Pi. In fact, I think I
Still
crashed.
showing Bud his turn.
So I think I crashed the server. Hold on.
It wouldn't be one of our streams if we didn't have technical difficulties.
It's done way too smoothly.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, it's a little Raspberry Pi. I think I did too much to it.
Can you put any virtual paging file to help it out?
I probably can, just not right this very second.
No, we'll look into that in the future.
Yeah, I know. I mean, to be fair, this is still the smoothest game that we've had, even with this.
Yeah, it is. And us fussing with things in the background too.
Yeah, like, this is still the smoothest game that we've had.
Makes me excited for what AXD might have, or how much we'll break it.
Right? Yeah, it's still cool, too. Like, it's not hot at all. But yes, darted. I'm going to be removing him and Hallwyn from initiative.
I hope Hallwyn has to heal his
Yes, he has to go.
Achilles tendons.
Yes, he has to go heal his boo-boos.
He can't walk.
Nope.
Alright, so it's my turn, even though it's still showing it's Dart's turn.
Yeah, weird.
But how much do I care about Blim?
I mean, unless you've been lying the entire time, you don't. I mean, technically, unless you've been lying the entire time, you have the one thing you care about.
This is true.
And it is very obvious that this is what you've came for.
But Blim is highly merchandisable. Come on.
Alright, so we did it, guys! Good job!
Trying to figure out what that freaking error means anyway. I don't know what that error means. It keeps popping up.
That's your tree?
It's what's left of it, and it's good enough. Let's blow this popsicle stand. I also don't know what that is.
There's literally a popsicle stand down the street.
Yeah.
But blow it up! Oh, should we kill the plant thingies?
I mean, they're gonna come after you.
Oh, I don't want that.
So even without, like, whatever spawned them, that
Oh, they're just rampaging.
Alright, so it's 4.
No, I'm still loading them. Hold on.
Alright, let me know when it's done loading, and then I'll make my move. Because now they're just doubling up right now.
I assume I can't pull a Harlan and just yell stop at them.
We can always live to scuttle another day. Or scuttle so we can live to fight another day.
I'm no longer invested in this.
I mean, to be fair, you could just leave the money and go.
Money?
He
He's
promised.
supposed to be paying us.
Yeah, he promised you all money.
What did he promise you, though?
I'm going to take a gold out of it.
You should eat the bunny before he goes.
I'm going to try to. Shut up. Alright. I'm going to put Ken up front here, just to not hear Phil bitch. Also, I'm kind of interested to see what he'll do. Alright, Ken, you're up.
If I leave, will you guys die?
No.
In theory, we could all pretty much just leave.
You're free to go, just leave the money.
would be a dick move.
You're right. I can't leave Mr. Snips like that. Hey, Blim.
What?
Sorry.
I'd raise eyebrows, but I don't have any.
And then I'm going to use Magnify Gravity, and I'm going to use a new thing I got. Spell Amplification to raise its damage up.
Oh, Jesus.
Booster.
Yeah, right.
So everyone within, I'm going to center it on Blim, because that gets all the shrubs and Neil's gone.
Oh, Jesus. Alright. So, yeah, it is literally everything.
It's not loading my spell in, but that's fine.
Nah, it's fine.
Does it catch Mr. Snips?
Mr.
No.
Snips is...
It's literally just all of the enemies and Blim.
It's a... Let me look at my spell book. It's a DC 15. And if they fail... Oh, nothing's working right now. Oh, it's paused. That's why.
Oh, yeah, it is paused.
That's why nothing's working. Ha 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 ha.
We're good at things.
There. So it's missing... nope, it's hitting that one, because... Nope, it's not hitting that one, so...
It
Yeah.
should. 10-foot radius, so it should be everyone.
Yeah, it is the corner's hitting it, so...
Why is it my stuff not going through?
Hey, leave the
Is it
Raspberry
because-
Pi alone.
Is it Dart's turn?
I'm just gonna roll it and see if it works.
Yep, just roll it. Roll the damage.
It's not letting me roll right now. Let me refresh.
I unpaused it, so...
I'm just gonna come back in and see how it looks, because it's not letting me do anything. And it's loading slow.
Yeah, it's not taking anybody's combat encounter.
Yep. Might be a good idea to just reboot it.
Yeah, it's not loading for me at all right now. It's just
Yeah,
completely
let me-
crazy.
Seems to be catching up.
That's what I'm saying. Just give it a reboot.
Yeah, I'm gonna... yeah, I blame Daryl.
That's fair.
Blame the Britishman.
I think I ruined your plans tonight and you don't like me anymore.
Actually, I'm back in. Let me see if I want to do something now.
No, it's not changing. Like, I just ran through the initiative like 3 times and it's not doing anything, so...
And it also got rid of all my spells.
Yeah, let me reboot the server real quick.
Or that was CJ.
I remember what I have. I only have 2 spells. I'm not going to forget them.
So...
I have 3 spells, actually,
So,
JK.
while we're waiting, what all did you give yourself, Phil, when you leveled?
I had 1 point remaining, and I got 2 points. I got my energy to plus 10.
Okay.
So what I took 1 point of mulligan, which kind of it works like the wizard divinity
Okay.
subclass feature, where I get this 2 rerolls.
Yep.
And I took 1 point in spell amplification, which let me change a spell once per day, or upgrade it and do things to it.
Okay. So basically, sorcery points.
Yeah.
You
But I
get
only
a
get the one.
sorcery point.
Well, it's a sorcery point, but it's for like anything that I want, as long as the game approves.
Okay. And what all did you give Mr. Snips, Scott?
Oh boy, Mr. Sneeps. Mr. Sneeps got an extra +3 to lesser massive damage.
Okay.
And then and that's out of the 10 points he gets when he levels up to level 2. So 3 points there. 2 points to what I am affectionately calling, and we'll have to figure out how to properly put it in later, healing touch. So rank 2, and I'm calling it the touch of anger. So is it heal plus 2d8? Heal. we can only imagine he comes at you and then just taps you with a knife. Feel better.
It's like that
And-
monk subclass in base D&D.
Mm-hmm. And then, with those last 5 points, Mr. Snips has now begun to regenerate. So, every turn, he regenerates 5 HP.
Jesus.
If you don't kill him outright, he might just come back. It's a berserker crap. And then,
So if I steam him with some butter and garlic, do I get that power?
you'll probably die. Because the act of
Okay,
trying to
I'll
go
just
through
take the
that
breadsticks.
with him, he will go about trying to kill him.
Server's rebooted, by the way.
Okay, we'll be friends. It's fine.
Mr. Snips has particular things around butter. These are classified as the butter incidents. They are labeled and they are filed. Part of the reason why we are in this plane to begin with.
Okay. There we go. I think I just needed to kick it in the ass.
Yeah, maybe the one time that we burned. One of the incidents involved burning down a tavern in the water plane, which is underwater.
Ah, SpongeBob logic.
Mm-hmm.
Just slow loading.
Yeah. Remember that thing where I told you it's a Raspberry Pi?
And then we're all hitting it at the same time.
He's a good boy, Buzz, a little boy. I mean, if the partnership for Twitch goes through and start making money on this, then I'll upgrade from a Raspberry Pi to another server, but
Yeah, I lost my spell slots.
What's the Patreon link?
Here we go. Okay, here we go.
patreon.com/geekio.
Let's see. There we go. So they do a DC 15 saving throw, and then they're going to take.
Still paused.
That's not even working. It's working for me now, at least.
It's not paused.
Shows paused.
It's not paused. It's definitely not paused, or else it wouldn't do that.
Not showing pause.
Just that was some bad rules.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's real bad. Deck save.
Yep. Oh, Constitution saving throw. Constitution 15.
All right, let's do Blim here. Blim rolled a 24. So he takes half, right?
Yes.
So 4 for Blim.
How dare you hurt the bouncy boy?
Oops. I didn't mean to.
Alright, the Awakened Shrubs collectively roll a... Nat 1, so they take double damage, so an 18 wiping both of them out.
So I don't roll I don't roll the 3d8, or just double it.
They just double it.
Okay.
Them's the house rules.
Alrighty, I'll take it.
Them's the house rules, and then...
I just smushed them.
Yep. Nat 1 is double damage, Nat 20 is no damage. Worst number, worst outcome, best number, best outcome, always. Needle spawns
it's not
collectively roll a 15, so what's the DC they gotta get over?
15, so they tied it.
Okay, so it's still just 9 damage then.
Yeah.
Okay, now the big old awakened tree that he planted before running off. Rolls a 7, so 9 damage. Okay.
So anyone affected has their speed halved.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to move away. Come on, Izzy.
I will say the front of the ship is, if you can get to the front of the ship, to the very end, it's a free escape.
I'm not trying to escape. I'm angry. That man did some witchcraft to my tree, and I don't like it. He might actually be my tree, but I'm okay for now. He can keep that boat.
Yeah,
So you're
right.
saying we can go burn that tree down?
Yeah!
Blim's turn. He kind
And
of
bring
goes,
me the ashes!
ow. You little shit.
Wasn't part of the promise.
Alright, he's going to promptly begin the stabification of the needle thing. That's gonna miss. Cool. Yay, level 2.
I don't think we saw the rolls for Blim.
Nope, it's a pain in the ass to switch between GM and non-GM roles. So everything is behind the screen.
We miss you, Blim. We miss seeing you.
I rolled an 11. Needle spawn the first. Is going to probably needle at Blim. These guys don't do much. They needle. And they needle well. Or they could have came over with none of their abilities.
In which they are doomed.
Or they could have came over with none of their abilities. Okay, roving corpses. I should look at creatures before I use them.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So they pop because they are useless to me. Blim killed both of them. Yay. Good job, Blim. Jin, you're up.
Jin's not gonna move, but am I able to trade my bonus action as another action for Mr. Snips to have?
I would let you use it for a movement or a bonus action for Snips.
Okay. So I'm gonna hold on to that though.
Yeah, if you wanted to trade your action for an action, I'd let you do that right now, but basically, if you exchange one of your actions for one of his actions, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus for a bonus, a movement for a movement, action for an action.
Well, I thought he theoretically was my bonus action.
Yeah, but one of his, it would be right now.
Okay.
So, like, you can move him up right now, and that way you don't have to use his movement action.
Well, his movement action wouldn't be a waste against his attack
I know,
action.
I know.
That's why I'm just asking for the semantics of it, because it'll help me make decisions.
Yeah.
Depending on where he sits in my turn orders and those type of things.
Basically, your action is to call for him to do something.
Yeah. My action is basically just calling for him to move into a certain direction.
Or stab or something. Yeah.
Stab.
Yeah.
Go stab. And then I'm going to, well, how far? A ruler tool. 45. I'm using a short bow.
Yes.
I can't hit him with that, can I?
I mean, you can hit him and be at disadvantage, I believe.
Yeah. I'm going to take a pot shot at
Yeah,
him.
might as well. What's the worst that happens? You miss?
Yeah. I missed, and it's a severe miss.
Yeah, and you end up shooting Blim. The upside is if you hit Blim, you wouldn't hurt him.
I just miss.
Yeah, you just miss. That's all.
I mean, my hope that it wouldn't be a severe miss.
Well,
Like,
Blim has immunity to piercing damage, so
it just.
it pierces him.
Oops,
Go through him and then hit the bad guy.
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
All right, Schneeps.
Mr. Sneeps is going to move in behind. Use the right tool. Move in behind the tree thing, and he's going to just begin cutting because this is all he knows.
Choppy, choppy,
He's
choppy.
starting to learn new tricks, but those tricks don't help him here. So he's just start chopping.
With a rapier, because that's impressive.
Yep. And since well, is this thing considered omnidirectional, or does it truly have a front and a back?
It's pretty omnidirectional.
Okay. So it's normal.
Yeah. It has pretty thick bark.
Mm-hmm.
He's a tree.
Basically bounces off.
Yeah. The face appears on the other side of it and it looks down at you.
And just foams and clicks.
Mm-hmm. Did none of the abilities carry over? Jesus Christ. I have to re-import entire freaking things, aren't I? Obviously not right now, but apparently none of my things carried over when I re-imported to the, only the, stats carried over. Cool. You know what? I have a thing for that. I have a thing that I can do for that. D&D Beyond! Go way behind the curtains. I'm just gonna roll it from here. Alright, so actions. He's gonna bring one of his big old branches up and then slam it down on you. And
Who's he slamming?
Schneeps.
Sneeps?
For a
What's his attack roll?
is a it's the first time rolling it this way. Hold on. Okay, that's the way it's done. Alright, so a 17 a hit.
It's meets it.
Alright, so that does 18 damage.
18 damage. Oh, hang on a second. Let's start doing this. Subtraction, people.
If you just go to his character sheet and go over his hit points and just hit minus 18, it'll...
Yeah, but I'm trying to make sure that we have all the effects in for the fact that he has basically an absorption that goes on.
Oh.
So give me a second. Crab face. Nope, it's still flat amount.
So... Okie dokie. Thankfully, he doesn't have death saves.
I mean, theoretically, he's going to heal anyway.
Well, yeah, but like I said, at least he doesn't have death save.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, East, your turn. Hey, you don't have to heal anymore. You can just shoot from freaking 1,000 feet away.
I would like to shoot from 1,000 miles away. Feet, whatever. Something like click. I've lost my damage, my combat buttons. I will get quicker at this.
Sure you will.
Shut up.
Totally believe you. Alright, 17, I believe, hits. Let me...
I'm so horrible at it.
17 doesn't need hit. He's a big boy. I mean, he's huge, so I should probably actually make his character...
I don't have a damage button again.
How are you rolling it?
Going to my guy's sheet.
Hold on. PC is... ETH. Alright. How are you rolling it?
Just rolling my longbow damage.
So if you go... Are you doing it through actions?
No, through the character sheet.
Yeah. Actions?
Yeah.
So click your longbow so it opens it up. You have standard roll, attack, damage, info.
Sorry. So clearly quite pissed off.
He killed Snips!
It's more about Harlan and getting backstabbed. He's taking this all personally.
Alright, 17.
Firing an arrow as hard as he can. Go on.
Alright. That does indeed hit. And takes damage. Alright. EG. Just gonna sniff at it.
No. Iggy will see that his brother in arms has gone down. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 12. So he would take us to right there.
Okay.
And that'll be Iggy's turn. Actually, Iggy can just... Iggy would dash. He's a fast bunny. and then that's it.
Okay.
Tokyo Drift the bunny.
He's as he stops, he looks at the seed in your hand, and like he sits and pokes it with his horn, and every time he pokes it, it just glows green and gold.
Yeah, this is our house now, Iggy. It's all the living.
All right, Ken, you're up.
Ken will cast Cure Wounds on Mr. Snips.
Yay! How much healing is he getting in?
8.
Hey, 8 and then 5 more in his turn ain't bad.
That's full health.
Yeah.
And then him and Iggy will kind of just back off.
He doesn't want to move.
It's because like I have to request permission. Mr. Snips can go back.
I can't move him back.
And that's my turn.
Strangely, neither can I.
Phil, move him back.
I can't. I actually can't. I have to do it. It's moving of its own.
Oh god, he's become sentient.
The AI. This is how Skynet begins.
through an angry crab. So angry he's become sentient.
Actually, that tracks.
He's so angry he heals each turn.
Get him, Mr. Snips! And my turn is done.
Alright, he's going to use a bonus action to touch the tree and get a multi-attack from it. And then begin the stabbing.
Theoretically, he's flanked, so I hope he gets some advantage.
He is flanked, yeah. He does.
Let's carve this tree up for him.
Yep. I mean, of course, Mr. Snips. The voice of all, of course, speaks to me through you. 26 does indeed hit. Not quite a critical. 8 damage. It's not terrible, not great, but it's alright. Let's do it again, shall we? Be lovely if I could get a critical, though. 24 hits. Again, it would be great if I could get a critical. 10 damage. 18 damage to the stupid tree's face. Jin, you're up.
Alright. And just an FYI, look at the short bow description on range. This one says 80 to 320 feet.
Well, then you shouldn't have taken disadvantage before, but that's fine.
We're not going to take disadvantage anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
We're going to go pop shot.
Now you roll the nat 1, just watch.
I mean, I would. This is close enough.
Statistically rolled worse than when you had disadvantage.
I mean, and he's quite big, so.
Roar? Alright.
Mr. Snips just sighs.
Show him how it's done, Snips.
Oof.
That's a miss.
This is what I healed you for!
Yeah.
And it's turn in shame. Here's bubbles.
Roar. Roar! And he smashes into Snips. For the first one, 21 to hits, and a 20 to hits. I'm just rolling both of his attacks together. First attack. It's 19 damage.
Go ahead and put him on the floor again.
Alright, he wouldn't go for a kill. He's just not smart enough to do that. He is a tree. He would not know to kill. So that is where he attacks. He'll raise his
It's a
fist up.
stun.
Yeah, he'll raise his fist up and realize he's like squashed, and he'll just kind of go back to he'll go back to prone because he's awakened. It doesn't mean he's sentient. It doesn't mean that he's smart.
He's awakened, but he hasn't had his coffee yet.
Exactly. His intelligence is 1. So put Snips back with the Bone Dude from Undertale's status. Yes, your turn.
Don't worry, I'll be back.
I know.
Oddly enough,
What a
I'm gonna
shock.
go with what I know, and it's worth a shot of an arrow. So pulling back another arrow. I'm going to.
Statistically, we're having bad luck with arrows.
I mean, he's not.
I'm not. Ish.
He's not.
Statistically, I'm just having bad luck tonight. Wait, no, that's just never. That's always.
All right, and the arrow pierces the tree in half and lands right in front of Snips' corpse, which then wakes up and sees an arrow right in front of his face. End of combat. Do 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 do.
So
This
you,
is just seriously like what? God damn it!
so you floats back down to the ground on his wings and whispers a "Castle Judge Lomanak," and then looks around before sitting down on the ground.
Bless you.
Huh? Oh, it's something Meat had going through his head.
What language was that in?
Dragon something? I think it means kind of like "fuck your mother," but really more intense. Like fuck your whole ancestry.
Intriguing.
It seemed fitting.
Well, if you don't mind me, I'm going to eat this tree now.
Funny thing is, I got the entire gist of what you said to him.
Blim is going to grow to normal, and then wiggle a little bit, and then grow to huge, and then wiggle a little bit, and then grow to gargantuan.
Why didn't you do that before?
And then roll over the tree Katamari style. Because I don't want to min-max my characters. So I took the 2 points that I got for being a level 2 mimic and taking 2 extra size increases.
I mean, CJ, I took my 2 points and put them into AC on Jin Eler.
Jin Eric Lur.
Yes.
Nice. And as he comes down, like 2 little tree arms come out of his body as he kind of props himself up. Oh,
Slimeball, are you okay?
this is interesting.
Do you still have the mead?
I always have the mead.
Okay, cool. I like this now.
He just kind of walks normal speed with the tree arms.
So, what's it like to be a tree?
Almost like my bark is worse than my bite. But other than that, we should leave.
Oh.
I have enough! I've had enough!
Well, it seems that we've come to the root of your problem.
I banish him. Who is receiving through?
Kid, would you kindly pay us?
Yeah, I want to get paid now.
$17, bitch, please.
Unfortunate. Anyway, here's your money. I'm done with you now. Bye!
And just, I'll put it in the Discord.
And good riddance.
Why didn't you try to eat him?
Something tells me you'd repeat on him something awful.
Grows. How fast do you move?
Me?
Yes.
60 feet. I can also teleport.
All right, but you're not paying attention, so
I mean, I just tried to send him to hell. I feel like I'm paying attention.
10.
You were-
So 5, 10, 15, and I have extra bonus, so I can do that twice in one turn. So 60. It's 5, 10, 15, 20. So it's 120. That can move 15 feet per bonus action per size. So that is 15, 30, 45, 60, 60, 120, 240, 60, 300. Okay, so give me a dex save, please.
How many turns is this going over?
Just 2.
Oh, I can try again then.
You're not paying attention. You already said bye.
And then I left.
You're not teleporting. You didn't say you were teleporting.
Let me see what I have.
I mean, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and say roll a dex save on the bunny. Because that's what I'm aiming for. I want to eat the bunny.
Let me see what he has.
I'm gonna make an enemy of an ancient spirit, one way or another. Shit! So you are just aware as you are bolting away and say bye of almost the sound of a tidal wave as a huge blob. This huge, and I mean gargantuan blob arm comes rushing at you and stops just short of you.
I've also been fucking up this whole time. But anyway.
And Blim's eyes and face appear and goes, I never want to see you again.
Feelings mutual. Bye.
Shrinks down back to normal boy size. Oh, that hurts. Stretches out the body. Ugh. I cracked my neck, but I don't have any bones.
You might want to get the book towards the stretch.
Yeah.
Actually, can you do that?
I don't know.
Should we find out?
I don't think I want to.
Oh.
I mean, when I grow in size, all of me grows.
Yeah, but you can change size pretty much at will.
Yeah.
Things to look into in the future.
The weird thing is my internal space doesn't grow.
Uh-oh.
It's almost just like it's an entire space just there. It grew when I grew, like, gained more power. But other than that, it didn't grow. It's, like, super weird.
Anyway, here's your money, generic. Here's your money, if.
Good riddance.
So you guys both got, I think I calculated it out to... Do. Did I not save that? Oh, shit. Hold on. 250, so it was 250 divided by 3, so it was 83 gold divided by 2.
The thing I keep on forgetting, I'm supposed to be making people roll at disadvantage. Oh well.
Yeah, I mean, you roll a freaking... so you both get 41 gold. So, and to make another point, and I don't want to keep hammering this home, normal people get paid if they're lucky, like middle class people get paid a gold a year.
I mean, we could buy a decent amount at this point.
Yes. Like, you guys are quickly approaching... You guys are quickly
Kingdom.
approaching magic item territory.
This seems to be a lucrative team.
You can make some
I
money.
don't know what that word means, but good for you.
Weren't you leaving?
Yes. But I want to make sure the thing doesn't try to eat my bunny again.
Blim licks his lips.
I mean, we're not going to stop him at this point. You paid us.
He grows
Uh,
again.
Unless you want to pay us to be our bodyguards. Well,
How
whatever.
much you would pay us so you can live?
Anyway,
I want to see what happens if he eats your bunny.
we should maybe try and find a ship because I want to find out what the hell those guys were about.
I mean, honestly, yes.
Yeah, there's something I should tell you.
What's that?
Mead.
Spits out a bottle.
Okay, takes a long drink. Look, when we met that guy, whatever that thing is that called himself Harlan, he tried to get into my head. It was invasive. It was the closest I felt to being scared. Don't tell anyone this. But yeah, I was shaken. So I want to find him, and I want to stick an arrow right between his face. Again.
So you tried that and he had the literal word stop, which was pretty cool, and I want to use that.
Yeah.
I mean, we cut his ankles, and depending on his healer, it could take a while for him to heal.
Then let's find him while he's still bleeding out and finish the job. I think we've got enough money between us to get us a boat.
Or we could kill him, and well, let's get a boat, and then let's go take that boat. That looks like a cool boat.
As long as the monster and the backstabber are both mine.
I mean, sure, as long as it keeps me away from her.
I want to eat the tree monster.
You are welcome to eat him. I think his name
Yep.
is Bart.
Dart.
Oh, that's what he said.
The only reason why is because the tree that is... Whoa. The hell was that?
Uh-oh. Someone roll a die?
That,
Anyway.
did I accidentally click something?
You clicked something because nothing showed up for us.
Yeah.
I would have laughed my ass off if I would have failed the banishment. By the way.
Yeah, I need to remember what buildings I had. This is so much stuff that I have to make sure I remember.
I would have laughed my ass off if I would have failed that banishment.
You would have come back after a minute.
Yeah, but still. Just to roleplay the idea that I went to hell for. Sorry, I just got in my head like part of me wanted to purposely fail that.
Anyway,
But it wouldn't have been in character for him to fail it.
Kanishi keeps on trying to leave, but you guys just see him kind of popping back up. He's like, Izzy, stop, we're done. We have a tree, we're going to plant it, and then in 30 years we'll have a new house.
Bye.
Izzy doesn't want to leave.
Oh, you can get in my stomach.
I mean, if you can stay, you can go.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
You're rather a dick.
I mean, if you can hang out with me, we'll take care of him.
If he's with Jin, I won't eat him.
But I will let you touch him.
He has plenty of cool abilities.
Izzy is mine, he stays with me.
Well then, bye, Iggy.
And then I leave.
Bye. So can I have one of those gold coins? I'm kind of replicating a vault in my stomach.
I mean,
That
hand him
seems
a
like a good
coin for
investment to me.
I would say we'd both probably hand him a coin for investment.
Yep, just flick it over to him.
You give me a gold coin whenever you complete a quest, and I'll stay with you. How about that?
As long as you get a return on investment, sure.
You know, it'll take a while. Gold's hard. It's a complex chemical
Actually,
makeup.
it's pretty soft.
Well, yes, but it's a complex makeup, especially trying to replicate down to the details and make it so it's not going to come across as a fake currency.
He's got to get the weight right.
Exactly. Weight, dimensions, properly documenting and make sure that
Wow, you made getting rich sound really boring.
no, it ain't
Well-
fast.
We can kill people along the way,
Yeah.
make the money, invest the money into him. The more mass that he has to replicate and create a better copy from, we
Exactly.
should be able to eventually print money that is quite literally accurate, provided he's got enough data on all the different types of stamp phases.
Exactly.
Although, surely in this sort of economy, you can just have the gold and then melt it down and sell it.
I mean, yes.
I was going to say
But
no to a
printing
big block
it.
of gold.
There's that as well. But again, gold in general is a difficult chemical.
We
makeup.
have a storage solution to gold and its weight.
Also
Look,
that.
guys, the way I see it, we've got a good path to vengeance, victory, and money.
And
You
staying
guys
the
can
fuck
stay
away
with
from that
me.
crazy bitch.
Yes, but we also need to worry about getting stronger. Dart almost ended Yeath in one
Don't
flurry of
remind
blows.
me.
I mean, theoretically, that tree pounded Mr. Snips.
Yes.
And then Mr. Snips got back up thanks to being healed by the thing. And, I've forgotten. He was already gone. We've forgotten who he is.
Technically, outside of him, I'm the only one of us who hasn't bitten the dust yet.
Hey, may have got close. Look, step 2, get a boat. Step 3, find Ord, get some
Step
cash and
one.
experience behind us.
Step one.
Step 1
find
is have a
order.
drink.
Well, yes.
Good one. Step 2, boat. Step 3, Ord.
Yes. Well, I think Ord should be first.
Second.
No, yes. Pal around with
Whatever.
Ord in the Adventurers Guild for a little bit. Are you staying here since you have your girlfriend? Jin, are we
I-
protecting you from your girlfriend?
I mean, if you don't want to lose me, I mean, and keep me here on this plane to help and work for the team, because I would like to stay here. Going back there ain't such a great idea right now.
I mean, your crab's
Especially if I'm
useful.
being dragged back by her.
He becomes a hand. 2 gold for protection.
To go for protection.
Extortion.
Investment.
Negotiation.
We're
This
the
is gonna
best
be
of
an Amazing
friends.
friendship. I tell you guys, you have friendships built on trust and friendships built on money. I'll tell you, gold lasts a lot longer.
He has a point.
I know, I use it to shoot people.
Also that.
Also, Mr. Snips can, well,
Technically, he
take a
can't do
while.
shit to me.
technically.
He can give you food poisoning.
No, that too. No, he uses the piercing weapon. He can't do shit to to Blim.
Well, yeah.
He's
Once I
immune to
turn-
piercing.
And turn the weapon on the side and start smacking it with it.
He uses the hilt. Just sits there and beats him with the hilt of the rapier. Turns a rapier into a bludgeoning weapon. Why won't you die?
Theoretically, would drop the that and then just start using his claws.
I mean,
and
that's
unarmed attack.
fair. But I
And you
mean,
start beating his
with the
friends.
rapier, he could never hurt. He could never hurt Blim.
Also, you'd have to fight both of us because that's my source of endless alcohol.
Oh. Which makes our relationship based on what? Trust or money or...
Oh, the most sacred friendship of all. Booze.
There.
Yes. He's right. Booze is the most sacred of friendships. So, how about this? Every time we get a quest done, I invest 3 gold.
Would
Does
you
that
care
sound
putting that in
fair?
writing?
Pulls out, ruffles through one of his various note sacks around the side. Goes, hang on, I think I've got a pen and paper around here. Something we can use. Too many notes. Too many notes. Too many notes. Oh, here's a free one. And then opens up a small black ledger notebook and goes, and then scribbles down every quest completed, 2 gold to Blim. Writes X underneath with whatever the date is here, and then another line with an X underneath the date here for both of them to sign.
Spits out a notary. Stamps it. Yes, I need you to sign right here, please.
Fine. Produces a pointy quill-like protrusion from my finger, dabs it into Blim, and then writes.
Woo!
Actually, I think we'll sign in Blim this time.
I have to let you pierce me.
And you liked it, didn't you?
I mean,
Stop being a wimp. It was just a little prick.
it's what I heard from the brothel, the last brothel you went to, too.
Oh, I pay them well. They don't say that. Trust me.
And I think that is where we will end this episode.
Thank you. Don't make me unsheath the dragon.
He wasn't denying it.
Oh, Phil, thank you. I love you.
Welcome.
Oh, that was glorious. LOL plans. That entire encounter went very different, and like I had this entire cool thing with Halwyn, how like he is this cool like anime ass. Like I had this idea of how to make the broker good, and like no, I'm just gonna crit him for freaking over half of his health in one turn, and then
Dude, he pissed me off. It was the only thing that he could do in that moment. It was gotta stay calm, gotta do the right thing. Oh, fuck it, shoot him in the head.
And then I'm like, how is he gonna stop that? And I'm like, oh yeah, he's a word wizard. Like, duh. And when I mean word wizard, I mean an actual word wizard. And I guarantee the 2 other weebs in this call will understand where that is from. Come on. Let me know where I hijacked that idea from.
I don't understand this reference.
I'm trying to blank on the title, too.
Yeah, I got nothing.
It's, what's her name from Fairy Tale?
Yeah, that's what
Blue-haired girl. Freaking...
I haven't watched Fairy Tale in like 4 years.
Yeah.
So.
Freaking solid script.
I know who you're talking about.
Levy. Jesus.
Oh, the one that gets along with Iron Dragon.
Yeah, Gagio. They end up having a baby together. So yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out with us. Really appreciate it. 122 geeks. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this session. Really appreciate it. I kind
Thank you
of
all.
appreciate you guys keeping the chat quiet because I definitely wouldn't have been able to chat with you guys while we were doing this. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. Really appreciate it. And we will be right back here on Wednesday with some Gamer Geeks and probably some Soul streaming while we're doing it. Because I've seen literally zero news that's worth talking about.
What's if we get the Cinders mod working for us
Yeah.
the way we want to?
That is true. Or else we can play Bloodborne. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing on Wednesday. We're doing something. We are doing something. Or we're doing a podcast. I don't freaking know. Wednesdays are a fly
There'll
by.
be something. It'll probably be entertaining.
Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes it's entertaining.
Way to sell yourself short.
Yep. Well, there will be something. And just for those who aren't aware, I actually stream every day between 1 and 3, or 1 and 2, or 2 and 3 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on twitch.tv/GeekIO Show, where I call the show Lunch Souls, where I am currently playing through said Cinders mod as a dark character called, and I love the stupid name, Queen Emo, because my daughter named her, and yes. And yeah, I'm having a lot of fun playing through that. I met my match today, which is a giant undead area, because I knew I was eventually going to meet my match that could be met with a dozen fireballs to the face.
So, what's going to be the co-op player character you're going to be using with me if we get it working?
Bows.
Oh God.
Bows. It didn't work in Dark Souls 2 because that game is real jank, but I'm still not giving away my the ability to do bows.
Well, then again, I am doing a shield and halberd.
Yep. But that's not going to stop me from getting up in people's faces. I'm still just going to get up and be like, yep, I'm still going to Hawkeye you to the face. Because I have to make Scott very uncomfortable while we're playing Dark Souls.
I should probably no. If there's a way I can edit my character's look right now, I would. But I am not going through that first boss again.